How can I say Rosealee is a better behaving individual over Ivany? No way, Ozzy. Ivany always have a picnic with her hustle. Where Rosealee children them they done. And that we want to try find out. Ivany can't hold a man and Rosealee just always a walk a look people man when I want to make man clown around. More want to see the difference. Ivany willing to take up the creature and push them in her hole because she like the birth. You understand me? But Rosealee a walk a run down young boy, make a difference. Ivany moving her somewhere very nice. I will need to breed her because we know she a thief and lie and murder and everybody in a one. But Rosealee have no ambition, she still sit down in a Rata Castle, number 15. Dan, where you say out of your mouth, make it make sense. Ivany have one picnic, Rosealee have two, and Ivany try to make the eyes look the best. Rosealee not help her picnic them. Rosealee not helping them. So then, as a mother, you're going to put mother test or female test together and behavioral pattern. Make it make sense, Dan. That's why we can't see where you try to say. When you say Rosalee's behavior, Rosealee not have no behavior. Then how can Rosealee have behavior when Rosealee don't know how to spend money? Dan, make me talk now. Why you think all of we born with discipline? Why you think the whole of we come from a Christian home? Dan, not even you know how to behave on the app. So I don't know how you have faith in Rosalee's behavior. These are the things that puzzle me now when I hear the conversation. You know? Me I say, I want them to know that nobody on the app don't respect she. I wonder if you don't see nobody on the app not respect you. And if you have somebody catch up tomorrow morning, they're going to tell you about the whole of your underneath. The whole of your 50-year-old underneath. Because no respect is given unto you. Because guess what? They're going to say you don't deserve it, Dan. What is it that you have been doing wrong? You never check out that yet? Show me a company that tell you who will be sometime puppy lick your mouth. You ever know if that is your problem? What difference have you made on the app? You understand me? For you to be here, differentiating behavior. If you put Rosealee and Ivany together, you get worse at that shit. A preference, not honesty. Yes. And as a mother, Rosealee not behaving motherly. No mother would not be Rosealee. Ivany bring on herself for living. Rosealee bring on her whole family for living. Big difference. It's true. It's true. They don't necessarily Rosealee come on the app and ball and say tic-tac tear her life apart. You as a female, Dan, what word of advice would you have for Rosealee? As a female crying on the app, say the app mash up her family. What advice would you give to Rosealee? Lisa Ray, you're right. What advice? Because if me like Rosealee so bad and Shebada said the app mash up her life, me I said the app never mash up your life. You mash up your life. This is the thing. You need training in order how to be successful. You need to take it step by step. The problem is what you believe is success rush you too much and too quickly. And you spiral out of control. You only know to resort to the one thing you know, being you in poverty. A lot of us don't even know the psychological effect that it plays. That is why I sat on the app and I tell you and say, this lady cannot be helped. And God alone can help her. This lady cannot be helped. Number one, she's not even mature. She's not even mature. A lot of persons, when I say, we realize that with them having a relationship, it shows me how mature they are. Not in the relationship. From a child, they must still pick me. Check Chad and the girl. They must live like UB students. They are very dependent. Extremely dependent. When you not see that, oh, you mean you guys are dependent. Oh my God, and nobody don't say. Simple base, big up yourself, my baby. Very dependent. Explain. Thank you, my baby. Let me start with the lady. Very educated and very dependent on an individual to split bills. We behave like Tivoli. We want to walk on bridge or share everything. When are we going to move out of the college life? Eh? Think about my baby. What one girl? When are we going to move out of the college life? You notice independency comes with peace. It comes with joy. And it comes with happiness. Why the first time you go up on my own, I need a companion? After I not Adam, I not look naive. Yeah, so let us all talk. If that's why I ask myself these questions growing up as a child. Why we scruffle? Thank you, my baby. Thank you very much, my baby, Miss Chinny. Why we scruffle, right? This is the thing with me. We're puzzling me. We deny ourselves of our youth in order to be educated so that we can stand on our own. But what always puzzled me as a child growing up, you want the perfect career, you want the perfect family, and you want to get married, though. But when you get all of these, why is it you don't give your life to the Lord? Why you don't give your life to the Lord? Because you would have acquired everything that you wanted as a child growing up. So why don't give your life to the Lord now? Because you have to acquire all these things before you can sit down in a church. Alright, fine. Why me should I go to school? Spend all of my time I try to get the education so that Shebada don't laugh at me when I come around. But yet still when I come around, I want to catch with a boy and live a palm of disrespectful life. Is that what my education calls for, Miss Chinny? And that the education come here for? And that I go to school get bright for? When I get bright, when my ambition is, since my mama never teach me none because she didn't go and scuffle me for learn. Eh? Where are my morals? Why you have to acquire these things before you find Christ? No, sir. No, you see, we're not facing reality. We're not facing reality. I want to ask you a question. You're a Christian, right? I just want to ask you a question if you're a Christian. Yeah? Thank you very much, Miss Jenny. I want to ask you a question. Are you a Christian? No, they don't know what morals mean. So she can't talk about morals. Rebel can't talk about morals. Because Rebel don't know what morals mean. So the lady now answer me if she's a Christian. Thank you very much, my baby. But I'm just saying. No, you said one ask if you're a Christian. Because you said you're a Christian or you're not a Christian. I did. You did what? Yeah, I did Christian. Alright, fine. You never born in a Christianity. So whether you used to go primary school, oh, you say you're not baptized. Why is it that you're not baptized? What is it outside that is causing you not to be baptized? You did baptize, so what caused it to come out? Exactly why you ask a question, why you have to acquire and more explain it to you. You understand me? No, you were never a Christian, so why aren't you a Christian up to now? Can you ask a big A what good one? Can you ask a question and more answer your question because you can't help somebody out there? I'm baptized but I'm not fully there. Lisa Ray, may I come to you? You understand me? I want to know, why aren't you a Christian up to today? Kimberly, do I want to get out? And send a girlfriend. I want to answer your question, man. Can help somebody? Because you ask a valid question, you know. You ask a valid question, and I want to make a valid point. Someone may ask you, why aren't you a Christian? Because you ask a question, why is it that people have to acquire all these things before they give them life to the Lord? Let me say this, since you're not answering, I'm just like, alright, this is the same reason why you're not a Christian today. It's the same reason why they are not a Christian also with you. Meaning that, you understand? You have your feeling. We have all sort of excuses when it comes to God Almighty. Thank you very much. You light up my day. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, Josh. Josh Jr. Yeah. Yeah, we are telling this. You understand me? We use all sort of excuses not to surrender. You understand me? May I come up to you in a Lisa Ray? We use all sort of excuses not to surrender. Hear this now. When sickness comes, when hospital call you, you need preparation. You're nice tonight, auntie. No, I'm nice all the time, you know. Yes, I said that, my dear. You need preparation? No, you don't need preparation. You understand me? But we always give God an ultimatum in order to serve Him. And when we see that we are delayed too long, we come up with all sorts of excuses. Maybe not you, but here's some of the excuses.